Garbage is the last thing anyone wants to see. Many complain to the government on how it is irresponsible of garbage collection, but to Nazarene University students who came up with an initiative dubbed Taka Smart, this is not the narrative. The initiative encourages people to collect plastic wastes and take them to their agent, who in turn give them airtime. Saruni Maina is the founder of the project.
Taka Smart, I can say, was born November last year through a competition that was held here on campus, known as the HALT Prize. So after that, when we were announced winners, it was a bit overwhelming, and we knew the task that was coming. So we incorporated the issue of technology and waste and put them together, and we came up with Taka Smart. So Taka is a Swahili word, and which means waste, and then smart now is the technological part. So when you bring them together, it becomes Taka Smart.
The students are currently operating from their school, and their 40 days into the business has nothing short of excitement.
For 500 ml, if you have one bottle and that's 0.5, for you to get 10, it means you need around 20 of these bottles for you to get 10 points.
To be honest, it wasn't really easy because you know how the students are, like for you to get their passion, it's so hard. So, but when we were telling them about the points that they will receive, they really got interested.
Maina says that in the beginning he was hesitant to implement his idea for fear of it being stolen.
Around 90% of pesa yetu tuna invest kwa Taka Smart.
The project has 4 members. They say that the more one brings the bottles, the more he or she increases his or her points. For registration, one can SMS his or her name to 20414.
We don't charge you to send that SMS, we don't charge you to register, and you still get your points. You are able to redeem your points without you being charged extra for it.
We caught up with one Simon Waweru, who is a subordinate staff here at Africa Nazarene University, taking his collected bottles to the canteen, which is currently their agent. He does this frequently. Thereafter, he registers the number of bottles, then he receives a text message alerting him the number of points he has garnered.
Na total points uko nazo ni ngapi?
Nikijumulisha za leo na za siku zile zingine ni karibu point 400. Ambayo inaweza kutafsiri tu airtime ya shilingi 400. Kama tu vile una accumulate kwa other promotions kama kwa bonga points, unaweza ku accumulate hata za shilingi 10,000. Ninajaribu ku accumulate.
Na umewahi pewa airtime na hizo points?
Naam.
Ya pesa ngapi?
100.
We also witnessed 2 other students bring in their bottles in exchange of airtime. Later on, Taka Smart members come and pick the bottles, which they take to their store. When they collect quite a number, they sell to recycling companies. Okay. Jessica Ninteretse comes from Burundi. She is a member of Taka Smart.
I learned a lot about commitment because this is a startup. And if you're not committed, you won't succeed.
The 4 say that currently they are working on plastic bottles, but they hope to also start giving airtime for organic wastes.
First of all, one of our future plans is having our own recycling company.
For street children, we are working on a way to work with, let's say, cafeterias and supermarkets, whereby these points are redeemable in those areas as well. So if instead of this street child begging for money, they actually collect the bottles, bring them to our agents, they get their points, walk into a shop, buy food.
Clement Habinshunti also comes from Burundi. He tells us the challenges they went through in setting up the idea.
Sometimes we had sleepless nights. Yeah, even sometimes we have missed some classes. We had to catch up. We had to get makeup cards.
The idea has won them awards and recognition locally and internationally. They have traveled to Congo and South Africa to share their idea in various expos. The university, however, has been of help to them.
The students, through the way even design thinking changes their mindset. They are not only focusing on just academics alone, but there is this bit, the experiential learning, that design thinking is actually doing. And in our curriculum, we also want to integrate that.
Actually, the most important thing about design thinking is saying yes and, as opposed to saying yes but, because once you say but, you totally cut out the other possibilities that come in. So for instance, you want to start a business or you propose something and then someone goes like, yes, but it's not financially viable. immediately you stop. But if you say yes, and how can we find the financial resources to promote this idea, then you open up a million avenues.
When we went for the customer validation in Kware, so most of the people were complaining and were blaming the government. But I remember us telling them, this is your own place. You are the one, this is your business. You are the one who's selling this. So you are the one who's supposed to take care of the place.
Taka smart is the way to go. Ndio inadumisha mazingira, inakuwa katika hali ambayo inafaa katika jamii, na pia una get rewarded to take care of your environment.
As per now, they have collected about 3,000 bottles.